Interstate 5 or I-5 is the major highway on the west coast running from Mexico through California, Oregon and Washington all the way to the Canadian border. Almost 800 of its total 1,381 miles are in California, so it's no surprise that there are lots of places worth a stop. In this video, you'll see the 14 best stops when driving Interstate 5, starting at the very south of the state. Later in the video, I'll include the best restaurants along the road, so if you like food, be sure to watch all the way till the end. We are starting our trip in America's finest city, San Diego. If you want to move a little bit before sitting in the car, visit the gorgeous Balboa Park. There is so much to do: 17 museums, the world-famous San Diego Zoo, concerts, plays and musicals, lush gardens to walk in, and much more. After about 20 minutes of driving, you'll arrive in La Jolla. I know, if we continue driving stretches this long, we'll never arrive at the border to Oregon. But we'll spend time in the car soon enough, I promise. La Jolla Beach is one of the most picturesque, famous and popular ones in the country. The town itself is a small beachside area with lots of cool cafes, shops and restaurants. Be sure to go kayaking. You'll experience sea caves and maybe even see leopard sharks and Garibaldi fish. About an hour north is San Clemente State Beach. Being one of the best surf spots in the US with waves up to 15 feet, this beach is always worth visiting. Even if you don't surf yourself, watching some of the best surfers is fun too. San Clemente is also one of the most charming beach towns in the Golden State. Breathtaking mountain and ocean views, Spanish colonial-style architecture and lots of history and culture. Another 10 miles north, the Mission San Juan Capistrano. Known as the jewel of the California missions, Mission San Juan Capistrano is the birthplace of Orange County. Built in 1776, it welcomes over 300,000 visitors yearly. You can see the state's oldest building still in use, the iconic bell wall, and throughout the year you can attend family-friendly cultural festivals. After another 30 miles of driving, you'll arrive at Disneyland. Especially for children, the happiest place on earth is one of the major attractions of the country. Known for its charming characters, classic and exciting rides, and large range of culinary experiences, Disneyland would be better for a longer stay. After about an hour driving through LA, you'll find Griffith Observatory overlooking the city. It's best to visit at night, when the views over LA are especially breathtaking. This planetarium has had several movies like La La Land and The Terminator filmed there. The observatory is closed most of the week, but it stays open until 10 p.m. on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. If you're not in a rush and want to explore more of LA, watch my LA bucket list videos. A little more than 70 miles farther north, you'll find Fort Tejon State Historic Park. Located in the Grapevine Canyon, this former US Army outpost was established to control and protect Native Americans and to protect settlers from Native American tribes and Californians in the middle of the 19th century. Today, the park features display cases of uniforms, some restored rooms, the original barracks and more. Let's get back in the car. After another 45 minutes, you'll reach Tule Elk State Natural Reserve. This natural reserve is perfect for a quick stop to stretch your feet a little. It protects a small herd of Tule elk, which were once in danger of extinction. The best time for a visit is the 4th Saturday of the month, except November and December, when an auto safari is offered. Bring binoculars for better viewing. Another 60 miles north, the Bravo Farms in Cattleman City. This roadside attraction is Wild West themed, with a restaurant, ghost town and farm store. Especially with children, you could spend a few hours here. There's also an ice cream shop and a fun play area for kids. It's a good thing that there's so much to do at Bravo Farms. The distance to our next stop is the longest during this trip. Old Sacramento is 211 miles away. Located along the Sacramento River, this historic district is home to more than 125 shops, restaurants, event locations, museums and other attractions. Stroll around and discover wooden sidewalks, buildings from the Gold Rush era and more. Back in the car, you'll arrive at our next stop after about 90 minutes. The Olive Pit in Corning features a colossal selection of olives. There are hundreds of different kinds of filled green olives, olive oil, craft beer, wine, and much more. This is a must stop, not just for olive lovers. Another almost 50 miles away is Turtle Bay Exploration Park in Redding. This 300-acre park features a museum, a nursery, a restaurant, a botanical garden, and the famous Sundial Bridge. The park has lots of wildlife to see, including foxes, bobcats, turtles, and more. This is another place that's especially fun for kids. If you have children and want more tips for a vacation in California, watch my video about the best things to do in the Golden State with your little ones. About 20 miles north are the Lake Shasta Caverns, our 13th stop. This network of caves is dated at least 200 million years and is made completely of limestone. You'll experience stalactites and stalagmites, flowstone, columns, and more. The caves were first discovered in 1878. Today, more than 2.5 million people have visited this place. Our last stop before reaching the border to Oregon are the Mossbrae Falls, another 40 miles north. This lush green waterfall is considered one of the most scenic ones in California. You'll see a moss-draped cliff where the springs coursing down the canyon wall create an effect of many waterfall streams. While the hike there is not long, only 1.5 miles, it's not without risk. Part of the hike is along an active railroad, so keeping an ear and eye out for trains is very important. If you love waterfalls as much as we do, be sure to check out this video about California's most beautiful waterfalls. With Bravo Farms, you've already heard about one food stop along I-5. Here are some other suggestions, again from south to north. Beach Break Cafe, Oceanside. Faux Lotus, San Juan Capistrano. Cream Pan, Tustin. Guisados, Los Angeles. Porto's Bakery and Cafe, Burbank. Casa de Pizza, Granada Hills. The Red Dot Vegetarian Kitchen, Fraser Park. La Sierra Mexican Restaurant, Fraser Park. Willow Ranch, Buttonwillow. Tita's Papaseria Lonchera, Buttonwillow. Harris Ranch, Coalinga. Wayback Burgers, Firebaugh. Wool Grovers, Los Banos. Anderson's Pea Soup, Santanella. Wolfson's Meat and Sausage, Gustin. Granzella's, Williams. Nancy's Airport Cafe, Willows. Damburger in Redding. Yaks on the 5, Dunsmuir. Bistro 107, Mount Shasta. Hilo Cafe, Weed. Nature's Kitchen, Wairika. So there should be something for every taste, right? If you have time to take a different, more scenic route to cross California, watch my video about Pacific Coast Highway.